Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are back in the building for another reaction. I'm going to be up in here reacting to a video about a, what would I say he's well known? Well known pimp, Macaroni Tony. Houston legend Macaroni Tony got basically attacked. He's a 73-year-old man. He got attacked by a family in the Galleria of Houston. And we're just going to be going on both sides of the story. We're going to be looking at the family side of the story, and then we're going to be looking at Macaroni Tony's side of the story. So we're just going to look at this interview right here that was put together by Isaiah Carey of Fox 26 News, the infamous Isaiah Carey, you know, the one from the viral video of him having a fly go into his mouth and saying, "I'm tired of this country town," and all that. Let's get into it.
I had sent him a picture of the man in a suit, and then I had said, this man tried to hit my butt with a feather, with the feathers that he have, and he put the feathers in your face. Mind you, when they came back downstairs, I wondered why my daddy didn't have no face reaction. He didn't even see the message because the phone was in his pocket. So when they came back downstairs, I had told him, "Did you get my message?" I said, so when I explained to him, he immediately went towards the man. And the man, he wasn't even like 6 feet away from us because he was by Chick-fil-A line and Chip Cheese stayed like it's right by each other. So I was eating, but then I really wasn't eating like that because I was already getting bad vibes. So my daddy had walked over there. I got up. My little sister and my little brother was still sitting over there. I was like, y'all stay right here. I'm gonna go over there. So I didn't go too close up there where my daddy was. But when my daddy my daddy confronted him, I don't really know what my daddy said because I wasn't that close to hear what my daddy said. But I know he was like this. Macaroni Tony had his hand like this. Like I can just see his lips moving like my bad, my bad. And so when I got close, my daddy like pointed at his head. He's like, "Don't you touch my kid. Don't you touch my kid. Don't you touch my kids." And then I don't know what the man said. I guess the man said something sarcastic. So my daddy had rolled his eyes and turned his head just like this. At that point, I was like this close to my daddy. He turned his head just like this a little bit. The man choked him, my daddy, from the behind, and because I guess he got like rings on his finger. I don't know what made that cut on my daddy. My daddy got like a deep cut under his eye. I don't know if it was the ring or the nails that made him cut my daddy, because I started seeing blood. As soon as I seen blood, I hurried up and ran up to the situation, and I just started punching the man because he was choking my daddy from behind, so my daddy couldn't do nothing. My daddy, he choking my daddy from behind, so basically my daddy was faced this way and the man was faced him, so my daddy wasn't facing the man. So when he was choking him, he was like doing like this and like hitting my daddy in the head.
And that's what we don't see in the video.
That's what y'all don't see in the video. And it's crazy because everybody was recording. Everybody was recording. I'm pretty sure they even was recording when my daddy even walked up to the man, because my daddy was pretty loud and everybody was already seeing it. Mind you, everybody was surrounded by the man. When I had told him stop looking at me, they all were looking at the man the whole time like, bro, he really weird. That's what they was doing, because like he just kept like this doing little slick stuff. So when I ran up, I started hitting the man in the back of his head. Yes, I was hitting the man in the back of his head trying to get him off my daddy. Because, like,
I don't know if I believe a 73-year-old man is doing all of that to one person. And then everybody commences to jump in. Like, bro, I don't know if I believe that. Your dad went up to him and they had words, and Macaroni Tony put his arm around dude and choked him and was punching him in the head. I don't know if I believe that. As old as this man is, I don't see that happening. So just to add context, it says 18-year-old Carnisha Jackson is the young lady you see in the viral video fight at the Galleria from Saturday evening. She talked with The Factor late tonight with her mother, Portia Anderson, to give her side of the story. By now, many of you have seen the video of the assault with Houston legend 73-year-old Macaroni Tony. Jackson says Tony tried to touch her butt with a feather. And then she jumped out his way in the food court. She says then Tony tried to touch her 13-year-old sister with the feather, and they told him not to touch her. They agreed. Tony walked away, but they said he kept staring at them. That's when Jackson said she texted her father, who was also in the Galleria shopping with her 10-year-old brother. She picks up the interview from there. In the meantime, we have reached out to close friends of Macaroni Tony to try and get his side of the story. When we do, we will bring it here to you on the Isaiah Factor. Dang. I kind of don't believe I don't believe he's capable. I don't believe somebody like Macaroni Tony, who's 73 years old, by the way, is capable of all that just to get jumped by a whole family. I just don't get that. Like, I don't get that part of it.
I just went red because I just went like blank because like it's like I seen my daddy in harm. Like my daddy does not be doing all that at all. Mm-hmm. Like my daddy do not supposed to be doing that at all. And I'm very overprotected by my parents, and everybody knows this. This is the first time this ever happened. Like it was so shocking. Like when I was at home, I was just wondering, like, I can't believe this just happened. Like it shouldn't even have to do that. Like it shouldn't even have to get to that. I mean, so when we was hitting him, like we were just steady punching him. So mind you, it started from over there by Chick-fil-A. It ended up over there by the escalators. That's how I know they probably cropped that video out. It's like, come on now, like why y'all only showing the video when we got him to the ground? Like makes it like we just jumping him for no reason. So that's when my sister, I had sent him a picture of the man in the suit, and then I had said this man tried to hit my butt with the feathers that he have, and he put the feathers in Yaya's face. Mind you, when they came back downstairs, I wondered why my daddy didn't have no face reaction. He didn't even see the message because the phone was in his pocket. So when they came back downstairs, I had told him, did you get my message? I said, so when I explained to him, he immediately went towards the man. And the man, he wasn't even like 6 feet away from us because he was by Chick-fil-A line and Chili Cheese stayed like it's right by each other. But I was eating, but then I really wasn't eating like that because I was already getting.
Okay, that's her response to it. So now, let's see if I could get it here. Now we're going to go to Macaroni Tony's response. See what he says here. Let's see what he says. Hold on. If I can get the dang. Hold on. Try it again.
Tony right here. I'm just telling y'all what happened down at the Galleria yesterday. 2 young ladies walked by, the big girl and the little girl walked by, and I see them wave. I just waved myself, and I'm waving myself, feathering myself, and they walk on by. They about 15 feet away, and then when they look back, I just wave the feather like this here, and that's it. That's it. The whole thing is out of proportion. Well, me touching somebody with that feather is a damn lie. I didn't touch nobody with that feather or nothing. I'm chilling at the Galleria, chilling. That's all I'm doing is chilling. God damn, all these niggas coming, this nigga like he bad, come in my face, put his hand all in my face, touching on me, talking about I did something to his woman. I know what you talking about, nigga. I don't know about your woman, nigga. He talking about I did something to his woman. When he got through, I just grabbed, I got into it with him. I went through that on
he got into it with him.
Yeah, that's all it was happening, you know. And they went out, they jumped on me. A bunch of all his friends and shit jumped on me. That's all that happened. Yeah. And trying to 13-year-old, I don't know. Yeah, this is Macaroni Tony right here. I'm just telling y'all what happened down here. It ain't got nothing. Yeah, they gonna lie on me. They gonna lie on me. Trying to cover up. Yeah, they out of line. They out of line, man. They out of line. You know I go to that gallery all the time. Ain't nobody ever see me do no stuff like that. I go to gallery down there every day. I don't see no stuff like that. They crazy. They know they lying. I know they lying. If they lying, I'm putting the shit. I'm pressing. Putting the shit in court. Putting the shit in court. Nah, you got any guy gallery out touch somebody, put it on there too. Put it on. You got any on the camera, put it on there. I bet you're lying. I bet it's a lie. They ain't got nothing on there. They ain't got. I'm chilling out there, guy. I'm chilling out there. They know I be chilling there all the time. I go there down there every day. Fuck, I'm gonna do that. I go down there and mess with somebody else's kids like that. You crazy as hell. They crazy as fuck. It ain't got nothing.
Well, the only way we'll know if something is, the only way we'll know is if, somebody presses charges or something, because I've heard her side of the story. I've heard his side of the story, and I can't really I don't know. I was on his side for a second, but then he admitted that he did get into it with the father. So it's like he did like, the father was angry. So, but then, the thing about the feathering thing, like, that apparently from these comments right here, I mean, he does walk around with a feather. Let me see. I mean, they say he doesn't be doing nothing wrong to nobody. He just be minding his business. I don't know. What do y'all think? What do y'all think happened here? And where do y'all think things went wrong? There is a video of the actual altercation in question, but obviously, I can't go watch it. But it's not really that long of a video. It's like maybe 15 seconds, 20 seconds, something like that. And all the video shows is like all of that girl's family basically beating the hell out of Macaroni Tony. So, yeah. What do y'all think? And I'm gone.